Welcome everybody, my name is Lisa and welcome to So Why Don't You? I never ever showed you how I have my SUV set up, and today I had to clean the refrigerator out because there was broken eggs in there. Disgusting. So I got that all set. I did videotape that, so you will see me cleaning out the car, but I also had a mouse in there. I didn't find him, but I am gonna get, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna do a bit of research online, or if anybody can suggest what I can put in the car to catch this little critter, yeah, let me know. But I pulled everything out, so I didn't see him. So I don't know if he's hidden in there somewhere, but I'll find out tonight. So I do want to give you a walkthrough of how I have my SUV set up. I am making a few changes. Well, not a few changes, just better organizing, and I've gone through some supplies, so it has actually opened up some room. So I'm going to turn you around and we're just going to look at Teddy here. We'll start over here. I just have these for the windows, and I did have my 11-pound LP tank right here, but I'm putting it on the back, which I'll show you, because I only have a 5-foot cord, not a 12-foot cord. That originally sat here, so that opened up that space right there, which I'm thinking about pushing this back. Whoops, I have it plugged into solar. Let me just move it. Just trying to get the last few bits of rays today. So I do have the refrigerator's always plugged into the Jackery, and for the most part, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, the Jackery will stay in the car. And that's why I'm thinking about getting a bigger solar generator that can actually just sit in the car. This is working for right now. However, if I do run into cloudy days, then it doesn't work. It really doesn't work for me. So I have a little bit of space here. Now, originally I had this, I guess you want to say, dresser drawer. It was turned this way, so I opened the drawers this way. And I was thinking to myself, I go, how many times do I actually go in the dresser drawers, kind of, sort of? Not very often. And what would happen was area in the middle would just be a collect-all. You wouldn't believe what I found in there today. Yeah, yeah. I gotta keep, let's put this, I have to be a better housekeeper, so to speak. So I don't have an electric drill with me, unfortunately, but I don't know if that's gonna work, but I am gonna put a strap here. I'm gonna put a strap here that'll go over the top of it, and I don't know where I'm gonna connect it. I haven't decided yet, because originally I had a strap here and there's a strap underneath it right now. So I am gonna ride this out, because I can always switch it back. It's not a big deal because this isn't screwed to the floor. And I also want to show you, actually, since we're down here, let me get into the nit and gritty here. This is wonderful, by the way. This is how I get into my Thule box up top, which I'll do a separate video on what's in your Thule box. I know, what a place for a fire extinguisher, right? There's a fire extinguisher in there. There's a first aid kit. There's a, it's how I swept it out, like a little mini sweeper with dustpan. I have my jack right here. I've got my inexpensive, cheapo, pull-out point right here for the hitch if I needed it. There's extra straps under there. There's a hat, winter gloves, and gaiters. I do know that's under there. I also have blocks of wood under there too, just in case if I need to level up the car. And let's just turn the corner here, so make sure if you can see this or not, because it's kind of tight. This is my, I want to say high boost. Is it high boost? Yeah. High boost or wee boost? Well, it's the other one. Let me see if I can see. High boost. This is the high boost. Hobotech did a review on it, and it was $100 cheaper than the wee boost, so I opted to get this. Doesn't look as cool because it's just a gray antenna, but I'm not too concerned with looks. I just want functionality. But this will boost your cell signal 1 to 2 bars. Data really doesn't do anything, but in an emergency situation for cell, you will have it. And that's the main reason why I got it, because I am by myself, and just in case, like if I do have the 1 bar, I can still make a phone call if need be. And then unfortunately I just have it loose, the antenna wire going up right there. You push the jackery out of the way here. And I have an Iceco, I-C-E-C-O fridge. Who did a review on it? Sir William? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. But he did a review on it, and I, had the discount with it, so I purchased that. And I use that in my truck, but now, I moved it to the SUV. And I have it strapped down with Thule straps, and then I have these anchors that I screwed into the plywood. Put that back there. And this is how I did, here's the first levels, so to speak, because I went originally with just this one level because I just wanted to see what it was like, see how much stuff I could store, and yeah, I just couldn't store enough. But that's bolted. I have 2x4s and I think 1x2s holding that up, and that is like, that's screwed, not screwed, it's bolted right to the car because I use the existing seat bolts, well, seat bolt openings. And I went to a specialty bolt shop and they hooked me up with an appropriate size bolt, so this is like secure. I mean, look, I can't move it. Then another YouTuber, I can't take credit for this, and this is just well, my design is not very good because I'm not a carpenter, and something, the way I see it right now, it works. And another YouTuber who I can't remember the name, but I just want to give credit where credit is due. This is not my design, my idea. We use these turnbuckles. The first 2 times I took the SUV out, I think that was up in New York. I took it up to Moose River Plains. These actually loosened. And so far on this trip, they have not loosened. Also, you want to keep track of these just to check to make sure they are secured down. All right, let's go around to the side. All right, so here's the fridge. It's an Iceco, I think it's a 46 liter, I think. And I have it plugged into the jackery. It's also strapped from here down to the car. And I just tuck this under here. And what I use for bedding, I just made this. This is a 3 or 4 inch memory foam mattress. Sometimes I wish I got a thicker one, and sometimes I don't. So I just go back and forth. And then just a regular, this is a 0 degree bag. It's actually too warm right now, so I tend to sleep on top with another sheet. And you don't want to block, because this actually puts out quite a bit of heat, because I can feel it right now. Do not block these vents. And then I put a water bottle right here. There it is right there. Somehow I lucked out, and the Igloo, I think I got this at Walmart, 6 gallons. I don't put 6 gallons in it, usually 5, just because of sloshing. I don't want it to leak. I also put a spigot on it. I got this idea from someone on Amazon. The gentleman posted it right on the Amazon. It works well. You do have to use some Teflon tape so it doesn't leak. And I also strap that, I strap it from here and I go around to the other side just to hold that in place. I got my LL Bean boot, and I do have one of these hangers. I just tightened it up today because it was loose and it was annoying me. I may go with one of the hard ones. There's a company in California. I might go check that out if I hit, depending on what part of California, because California is super long. And once again, I got the turnbuckles back here too. You guys can see that. Let's see. Right there. There's the turnbuckles. And they're holding their own. Holding their own definitely. And then to the side, once again, like I have underneath here, I have a water purifier, I have some differential oil, I have 2 containers of oil. There's actually 3 bottles of wine, there's a bottle of scotch. What else is under there? Toilet paper, 1 roll of paper towels left is under there. And I carry Windex right here just so I can clean my windshield and whatnot. And there's another turnbuckle. TP I keep here just in case for emergencies. And I wash my socks and I let them hang because they're wool and you can't really wash them. Air horn for the bear that I had the other night visit me. Ugh, that was terrible, by the way. And yeah, that's basically my setup. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous, the amount of stuff that came out of this car. I have to go through that table. Ugh, I'm exhausted. And then I got the 4 bins. I've got like a junk drawer bin right there, kitchen bin, and food bins. Because I brought way too much stuff. I really, really did. I'm not going to deny it. Yeah. Because half the stuff, I don't even use it. It's ridiculous. But, okay.